All right, getting ready for race 4 at Baku, and we've brought another upgrade. We are pumping these out very quickly, trying to make as much ground as we can early on. So getting a little costly, but we've got the money to work with Ferrari. We've upgraded our suspension to really get good at low speed corners, but needed to keep building up on that with the other changes that we were doing. So let's head off to the race weekend. Well, we got a red flag in qualifying Q2, and we're going to see what happens here. Yuki, turn 1, backs it into the fence, and red flag. So luckily we weren't out on a fresh set of tires, so it's not going to affect us. But yeah, not the way he wants to start off the sprint weekend. All right, both drivers have made it into Q3. Sainz has been just on it every round, and right now out dueling Verstappen. Verstappen and Sainz right on top of each other. Verstappen goes top, Sainz answers, Leclerc, nothing. Just, he is not on it. We've got pole position for the sprint, so it doesn't really matter. And we'll see what we can do in the sprint race to line up for the actual race.
Our sprint today. Now's the time for the sprint here in Baku. And it's lights out, and away we go.
All right, Charles. Let's get a good start. He did. Verstappen got a really bad start. Or Sainz, sorry. Not Charles. Sainz should be able to pull away here. I hope. Back behind. Let's take a look here. Can Leclerc get around Alonso? He's got a nose, but he doesn't have the inside. It's not going to pay off. Now it might pay off as they go up towards the castle. Hamilton just ahead. They are going to run out of room. Thankfully, we got a right-hander coming up next. That should give Charles the opening to clear. He does, and now you got to get single file. They are not single file. Somehow they survive it, and he is just not getting this done. He cannot clear him. Finally does down the hill. Up front, Sainz getting pressured as they go down to essentially the last corner, and Verstappen looking strong. Plus, they're going to have the straightaway speed. A little heavy, that might be hurting us, but we'll see how it pans out.
Look after the tires, please. Copy that.
All right, so we are 6 laps in. And we're starting to make our way back forward, or actually forward, not back. We haven't been up here yet. Charles got around Hamilton now. We've got the tires in a good temp range. We're burning off that extra fuel and putting in some good laps. So hopefully we can make our way up there to get a good starting spot and more points. All right, so we are now on lap 11 of 17, and this is where, if the mediums were the way to go, we're going to find out, because everyone else is on softs, and they are not really wearing out too much. So if they start wearing them out, might have a chance, but it's not looking all that likely.
Copy.
3 to go. Sainz has dropped to 3rd. Charles is in 5th, battling with Hamilton. And we got one of those Aston Martins just in the way in between us with Alonso in 4th. But we're going to push to the end now on our tires and hope that we have a rubber advantage here. All right, start of the last lap. Carlos has got around Perez, clearing him. Charles closing in on Alonso a little bit, but Hamilton, we've dropped him. It's going to be a second and a fifth. We're just going to fast forward it because, again, these don't really matter too much since there's no strategy involved in them. So, there we go. P2, P5. We've lost one position. Carlos dropping back to second. And that is how we'll line up for the actual Grand Prix. Alright, so we're splitting the strategies. We're going to go mediums on Carlos and softs on Charles. And hopefully we can get him up the grid a little bit, but he's just not been confident all week. Car setup's not been good just because we missed it early on and then couldn't change it after qualifying because of sprint week. So, didn't have a whole lot of time with it, but we'll see what we can do in the race.
This is what you've been waiting for. It's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Will Carlos get a good start, or is he going to instantly drop to third? And it looks like he's going to drop to third. Just not able to get the runs off the inside of the corner. Alonso pressuring, Charles doing well. Let's see what the tire setup is for everyone. Verstappen on softs. So it's a split field right now. Charles, though, with those soft tires, moving up into the fourth position. Now we got to figure out how we're going to do this. Are we going to try to get him by? We're going to use those softs as a better blocker. Well, first he's got to actually make the pass, and he fails, and there we go. Let's go ahead and overtake aggression high. Carlos, we are going to take that over, take aggression low. That way he just kind of hangs behind Perez. And let's just neutral these out. And it is Baku, so it might be a freight train.
Copy.
Just gonna be one long line of DRS eventually, but we'll see if we can keep up with the Red Bulls and then figure out where to go with the strategy. But unfortunately, with Leclerc, he is not in a good position. We're gonna have to back that down. Tires overheating. We're gonna go into tire management already and jump ahead. That is not good. We got a safety car. Sainz has wrecked.
Now we
and let's
should
see
be able
what
to
happened.
take a look here. So we're heading now into turn 5. Not a lot of wiggle room here. And not just one car
Contact
involved in
with
that, as you can
Sainz,
see.
and
now their
is that
confidence will have
George?
taken a hit with that.
Let's take a look and see if that was Russell or, yeah, it looks like that was Russell. Safety car. And we've got to figure out, we can't really do anything here. Sainz is out.
So there was a crash. So
That really hurts. What can we do here? Can't really do much of anything. But Sainz and Russell out.
Take care of the tires.
We did not need that, because that is money, and that is points we're losing out.
Copy that. Safety car is in the pitch.
We are green. Let's see if get ahead of Hamilton here. We've got the tires. Do we have the actual speed for it? It's got him completely cleared. Hamilton, though, goes back to the inside to cross him over. Not going to be able to get there, and Gasly's going to get to the outside of him. That's going to help us out. We can just focus ahead now, try to get to the podium. We've got to take these tires fairly long, though, because I want to go to mediums. Keep them. Get them up to temp and then keep on pushing, but looks like we are closing in on Alonso as well. We've got a ton of fuel that we can burn off with this safety car. Looks like we might just get the pass done this next lap. Should be getting DRS available on the next lap as well. Red Bulls, though, checking out. Just not close enough right now to do anything without DRS. We're going to jump ahead. I assume we're going to pass him, but I will put in anything that happens that we're not expecting. All right, little update here on lap 18. We have passed Alonso, dropped him, and have pulled up to Verstappen and Perez. Verstappen's slowing down Perez a little bit, and again, it's one of these, the AI not letting the better strategy go. So we have closed in on him as Verstappen is struggling, and we're also getting this pit window to go longer than we were originally planning because of that safety car. So should be able to go to mediums and maybe pull off another win. But right now, we are battling with the Red Bulls. I assume they're going to be pitting fairly shortly, and then we'll see what strategy they go on. All right, we have got around Perez. Verstappen is pit. He has went to the mediums, so he is doing the same thing we're doing. We've stretched these fairly long, but we're going to go a little longer. And it's looking good for us. Feeling pretty good. We were right on Verstappen's tail when he did pit. So go a few more laps and hopefully pull this off. In for the pit stop. Perez is in as well, along with Alonso. We're going to come out. Verstappen, no, Hamilton just set the fastest lap, but then Verstappen beats that. Hamilton and Verstappen have cleared us massively. We got a decent pit stop for us. It's just that undercut really helped them. But now we've got the fresher tires. Hamilton has still got to pit, so we just got to manage this, get the tires up to temp, and hopefully close in on him. And Perez is on softs, but he's going to have to pit again, I think. I mean, we are past halfway. He could go the whole way, but I think he's going to run out of tires. Got a yellow. Hamilton has wrecked from second in the castle section. Coming out of it, goes wide, hits the wall. We get around him. No virtual safety car for it. He is still going, but that has destroyed Mercedes race, which good, because they wrecked us out. So Aston Martin's going to make up a lot of points on them, and we got to hope. Sargent is in 7th. What the hell's going on there? He has not pit. That's what's going on. So we're in 2nd. 20 laps to go. And we've got to just keep these tires on it.
And we
3.6
need to
to
take care of these
max,
tires.
and long ways to go here. All right, quick little update here. 15 laps to go. We have gotten passed by Perez. We're holding about 2 seconds back here. He is not catching Verstappen, and as you can see, those tires are wearing out. Verstappen looks like he's going to win this one. He's been setting fast laps. We might be able to get second just because Perez is running out of tires here at the end, but we'll come back for those final laps.
And
Yuki
reminder
has wrecked.
about debris.
Just a little wide, knocked his wing off.
I'm sorry.
I don't believe we've got a virtual safety car or safety car,
While all
just a
that was
local
happening-
yellow. Make sure though. Yep, we're back to green, and we're back to fighting Perez. Let's go ahead and push for a bit here. Try to clear him and make a charge at max.
DRS.
Okay, well, we made that charge at max very quickly. We've got enough fuel. We need to back the tires down a little bit.
We
We've
need
got
to
the
look after the
DRS
tires.
on max.
Copy.
We've got battery
We
saved
have
up
the fastest
here.
lap.
We set the fastest lap. And we're attempting to make a pass on the outside here. We do need to go aggressive. What do we got here? We got engine is starting to get worn. We're in that worn territory. We have been pushing it really hard this race. Just with that extra fuel. We've gotten the lead as we were checking that. And can we pull away? Or are we going to blow the engine? No, I think we're fine on the engine, but we are going to have to go to a replacement for the next week. Let's see if we can open this gap up. And just jump ahead to the end of this race, or if Max starts catching us. We've got another yellow,
Are you okay?
and that is from us. We have crashed. Front wing is damaged. Major front wing damage. We've got a pit. We can't run around out there with a front wing screwed up. So we're going to change the front wing. Pit immediately. Did we miss the pits? Shit, we didn't do it in time. We're Ferrarying
And
this.
speed confirm.
We're Ferrarying this. We got 4 to
4
go. Do we just stay out? What are our speeds? How quick are they catching us? I didn't see what happened, and I didn't see that message pop up, but he's put it in the wall, obviously, racing with Max. Max was still right on our tail. Can we limp this thing around? Perez is going to get us no matter what, I think, but Alonso's 9 seconds off. I think we cancel this pit stop. Let's speed this up and see where we are on pace. Alright, it looks like we're good. We got Perez around us. There's nothing we can do about that. We're 8.7 seconds ahead of Alonso. No need to pit, because we'll just drop behind him and have to pass him. And we might drop behind Stroll because we got to do a wing change. So we're going to limp this thing to the end. We are on our last lap. You can see Alonso in the background. 3.2 seconds ahead of him.
And
We are trying not to push, but we have to push. We should be fine.
Some lift and coast,
Very
4
unfortunate
tires.
race for us all around. Losing signs and then essentially wrecking out of the lead, but P3. So Charles gonna just continue with his streak of 3s. Wait, did he get 3rd last race? I don't remember. But this will be at least his third third place, and that will solidify his position in the points over Carlos, who's not going to get any points. 1.7 back now. Let's just go full attack and hope he doesn't wreck it with the less downforce, but only a couple of corners left here. Go ahead and full push here to the end on fuel.
No lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
We're going to run out of battery, though. He is going to be in DRS range.
And just a reminder on DRS.
We're out of battery. He's going to have DRS. It's going to be at the line. Let's go always defend. Can we hold him off to the line here? Do we have the straight line speed we need? He's popped out. He's got DRS. He is next to us. We are blocking. And Alonso just gets us. It is an actual tie at the line.
So P4.
And we immediately stop on the grid. Because I think we ran out of fuel right there. At least we crossed the line. Yeah, we got the checkered flag. An actual tie right at, well, not, wait. This is, I think we got screwed. Alright, let's jump forward. Are we going to get penalized for not having fuel in it?
Knowing Carlos Sainz, that's going to be a difficult one for him to take.
We get the fastest lap, but we lose that position right at the end. Just very disappointing. Max has taken the lead. He gets his first win of the season. And, yeah, that was only Charles's. Oh, wait, no. That would have been his fourth podium. We didn't get the podium there. He gets 13 points. Fernando has closed in on Carlos. Stroll still hanging back here. And Lando gets his first points. Kevin gets some more points. So in the constructors, well, Red Bull's gone. We're still in second. McLaren has joined the points getters. And Williams, Alpha, and Alpha still at the bottom. All right, well, hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.